And the election that's before us is a great debate between two radically different philosophies of government. One is what Barack Obama has called fundamental transformation. The other is what the governor calls fundamental restoration. And this is not. And when the governor, I believe, I don't speak for the governor certainly can speak for herself, but I believe what she's talking about when she's talking about fundamental restoration is a return, a reviving and renewing of our core values. Our core values as a people come from the Declaration of Independence. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights. And what flows from that is that governments are created to protect those rights. Governments are created to protect those rights and must necessarily be limited. The other philosophy or point of view in this great debate in this election is that all of our rights come from government, and then government really has no limits. We are faced with grave challenges as a people, not the least of which is our federal budget, the deficit that we face, which the governor has talked about repeatedly. Most recently, I think, if you haven't read Conquering the Storm, which is her Facebook note of August 8th, I really implore you to read it and reread it and read it again. Because in that, the governor lays out what I see as a platform for what we need to do as a people. And the first of those in that statement is to tackle the budget and have an adult conversation with the American people about the gravity of our fiscal situation. No one has done that. No Democrat, no Republican has done that. Governor Palin will do that. By the way, one of the things that we all believe in this room is that this is not about Sarah Palin. This is not about any candidate. This is about us as a people. But we need a leader.
Run, Sarah, run! 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 Run, Sarah, run!
There is no one who has the political courage and the vision of this woman.
And the right man for a job is a woman now.
And by the way, I will say one of the things that will be debated in this election is not only the governor's vision, if she runs, but also the governor's record. The governor's record. And in every office she's held.
Undefeated.
Yeah, go watch The Undefeated and watch that a couple times. And what she did, I think that what she did, if she runs, first of all, if she runs, I believe she will win the nomination. I believe she will. And I believe she will win the general election. And what is much more important, I believe she will govern effectively in the challenging years and days ahead. And one of the reasons, there's two reasons why I believe that's the case. One is because she will come into office leading a group of citizen activists. She will engage the American electorate, and there will be a whole ton of us. And that's what, there needs to be an engaged citizenry to take on the challenges that we face. And the Governor Palin will lead that. That's exactly what she did in 2006 That's exactly what she did in 2006 when she ran for the governorship. The last thing is, what she'll do is, I believe, I don't speak for her, sorry, but she'll take on the tough issues. There is no one that will take on the issues the way this woman will. If you have seen The Undefeated, you'll know that there were 3 intractable problems that no one could take on, but had to be taken on to govern that state effectively. One was the corrupt system of oil taxes. She built a team, a coalition of all the stakeholders and of the people called ACES, the Alaska Clear and Equitable Share, and solved that problem. With AGEA, there was this natural gas pipeline that had been out there for 30 years, languishing. And she, again, brought all the stakeholders together, and that coalition solved that problem. And then it was a very corrupt state, and she said she ran on ethics reform, and they passed it in the first year. And so if she's elected, and I actually believe she's going to be elected president, we will. She's going to call on us. She's going to call on us to do our part. It's our part. Yeah. So, okay, well, thanks so much for being here. Thanks for coming to Iowa. We love you. And at the end of the day, in 10 years, the most important thing is going to be the thing that we're going to remember the most are the people and the relationships. So look around you.
Thank you.